How are you?
How's it going?
Good. Thank you. Can I get a
So not a lot of fans have been, like, they're expecting there to be some clash between Black Star and Black Canary, but could you see maybe
Sorry,
somehow... Oh, sorry. I know a lot of fans have expected maybe there to be some more clash between Siren and Canary and Cassidy, but one of the things we might see actually somehow a partnership happen between the two of them.
What's going to start? I'm having a hard time.
I'm talking India today. I know a lot of fans expect for Siren and Canary to clash, but what are the chances that they might actually form some sort of partnership or friendship rather than clashing?
That's an interesting question. I like that, actually. I mean, not that I'm surprised that I like that, but seeing Black Siren and Black Canary, you know, I do think we'll get another chance to see them sort of go face to face. In terms of a partnership and a friendship, I think that would be really interesting. And I think it's more time goes on and this. Thank you. With this season, I think we're gonna, you know, reveal more about Black Siren and who she is, where she comes from, why she is the way that she is, and I think that there will be some characters that actually, you know, sympathize with her, empathize, but with what she's gone through, she'll have some sort of like redeeming qualities. But in terms of them being partners, that would be awesome. I love, you know, obviously the modern day woman, like badass women, and I think, you know, Juliana, she's wonderful, and I think that would be interesting. I'm gonna pitch it.
Do you enjoy the dynamic that you get to play with Black Siren, where she can be manipulative and be all sweet to like win, and then be completely evil the next scene?
Yeah, it's so much fun playing a villain. It really is, and it's interesting now from a different perspective as an actor, just having completely different point of view of, you know, everyone, but even Paul, who I've been used to playing, you know, his daughter for the last 5 years, now playing Black Siren. Those scenes get tricky for us because we're like, wait, what? We're so used to something completely different. But it's nice. It keeps things fresh and it keeps things, you know, interesting, and it certainly gives you, you know, a wide range of story, bringing Black Siren as, you know, her on, and then again, it's like an onion, peeling the layers back and figuring out, you know, where she comes from.
I feel like one of the more interesting dynamics coming up would be between Black Siren and Quentin. What are you looking forward to with that? And how that kind of plays out?
I think Black Siren, in terms of my backstory, what I've personally done, you know, she has she lost her father, you know, when she was like 14, and I think that they will start to bond and actually grow closer, and I think that there's, you know, a chance for redemption for her, and I don't know, it's so funny, whenever Paul and I do a scene together again now, like, we're like, what the hell? Like, what? I'm like, Paul, what do I do with this? He's like, literally, he'll be like, I don't know, darling, I'm so confused right now because I'm so used to you being my daughter and now you're not, and so I'm just as messed up and confused about it too, but I think it makes scenes like that as an actor more interesting almost. You have to just be present and listen, and, you know, you play off one another, and as long as you have, you know, done the script analysis and done your part in work, I think listening in the moment, and that's why I love working. I love working with Paul. Like, he is that type of actor, and so it gives us a lot of time to play.
We've mentioned a lot about the dynamic shift with Paul, but what has it been like playing on the opposite, being the adversary now for these, you know, heroes that you used to work with as, you know, Canary, so now you're playing against him as like the adversary. What's that been like on that front?
It's been really fun. Again, it's weird. I also feel really silly sometimes when I'm like the villain against the team, and I'm like having to be all badass and like have these one-liners that are pretty funny. But it's been good. I mean, I have a blast, and I think again it keeps everything fresh. I think even for Team Arrow, bring me back in a different way. They all are sort of getting to sort of explore this whole world. So it's awesome.
Do you feel like it gives your character like a different empowerment? Kind of feel that she's like this community person who can deal with the way you know her.
Absolutely, yeah. I definitely. It's almost like because she knows she has that over them, she uses that. It's part of like her tools and manipulation. Yeah, I absolutely. I think that she totally feels strong.
How much of Black Siren's Earth 2 history have they told at this point? Do you know everything that happened to her about the Earth 2, or are you still learning it bits by bits?
No, I think learning bits by bits. I've obviously, just for character, I've had to made up my own backstory, which is long and detailed. It would take hours. Nobody would understand my notes or anything. But I think the season will definitely learn and explore more about where she comes from and her story.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.